right, let's pick up here. Grants for the disabled and older persons will be paid out today. Millions of South Africans rely on grants for basic necessities. Now, last month, President Cyril Ramaphosa announced an increase in grants to alleviate the plight of the vulnerable during the lockdown. Aviwe Mtila is in the Eastern Cape province monitoring the situation there, and we find him in King William's Town, and you are closely following the queue there, Aviwe, around those who, of course, are looking for the social grant, as is the case. So talk to us about the social distancing measures. Last time this was a very, very big and a talking point that made the whole country actually become angry.
Well, Butwali, what you'll see behind me will beg the question, what social distance? I am, in fact, in one of the busiest streets, the main streets in King Williamstown, Cathcart Street. Of course, the line you see behind me where you see no social distance whatsoever is just one of many. You'd understand people have come out in numbers, part of the 11.3 million recipients of social grants coming out today. You'd understand the CEO of SASSA himself said that was quite worried, had sleepless nights, in fact, about the social grant, special COVID-19 grant. But as you can see, people have come out from the early hours here. This is not the only queue. You'd see across the street is a Standard Bank where people are also queuing there. The other concern, Putgoli, would be, in fact, that there are no sanitizers whatsoever when you reach the toll points. But I just want to catch up with a few people here who have come out early hours of the morning. Thank you for joining us at eNCA Putu. Kodwa andiyana mwasicela ngofike ngabani ixesha apha and kuhamba njani so far?
Apha bhuti into enzekayo sifike 3 o'clock. Ngo-3 apho control and abantu baclose basondelelana. Asiboni mapolisa, asiboni majoni. Abantu banqanelwe imali balambile because usukela from ezilalini. Uyaqonda? Akho groceries zingenayo, abantu bazofola apho 3 o'clock. And sithe sofika apha ngo-3 akho control konke nje muyibona iqueue. Uyaqonda? So akho abantu bacontrola iqueue, akho majoni, akho mapolisa. Yona problem yethu apha.
Ndifuna uza pha kusiswam ndifuna uloyiko lakho xa ubona ezithu zinjena yintoni wena uloyiko lakho wes kukho nale pandemic coronavirus?
Uloyika lam tata isikakhulu lolu sulana likholo liye linyuka every day Eastern Cape kuba lokho into ebonakalayo akho social distance and ke ngoku akho sanitizers ikhoyo and ke ngoku apha kudityaniswe abantu abafumana ii-vouchers from umasipala walapha eBuffalo City bazifana namhlanje from iinantsika zabo iikhansela zabo kudityaniswe negrant. Umzekelo mna ndifike ezi 5 a.m. ndizopeya itetami igrant. So uloyika lam ndoyika le coronavirus. As a result ndifuna uma phaa ndimane ndijonga uba ndisemva kobantu uba ngenxa yesi sifo sikhoyo sinyuka yapha e-Eastern Cape day by day and iinumbers ziye zisenyuka e-Eastern Cape. Akho nto ingathi ingenzeka, akho sanitizer, akho nto nisimile nje apha kwaNixfood. It's a big street up, yeyona venkile inkulu esiyisebenzisayo apha eqonqe lena.
Mama, ndiyakubona nawe uzothenga igrocery apha namhlanje wena ufumana ephi grant noyiko lakho ngeli xesha?
Mna ndihamba nomama wam, ndikhaphe umama wam ongaboniyo. And ke ngoku akukho laa nto abantu abangaboniyo badla ngoba nequeue yabo yodwa apha akukhathalelwanga noba ungumntu osisidalwa noba intoni uma equeuini yonke. And ke ngoku uloyiko lwam umama wam akakwazi ungazi apha etawuni because kukho amayeza afuneke wathengile. Ngoku unyanzelekile eze ndiyamcela usasa aphinde abe nendlela yokwenza ngoba ngoku igrant abantu abadala kodwa kusagcwele ingathi nabantwana bayaphunyelwa igrant. Ndicela aphinde enze enye indlela okanye athethathethane neevenkile ukuba zijonge abantu abadala ngoba ngoku apha kumiwe abantu abadala kwaNixfood abaxelelwa noba mabathini bafike ngo-4 abantu abadala nango-3 kodwa abakabikho queuini abakazifumana imali zabo ezandleni kweli xesha.
Shabulela, Mama. Just some concerns around here, Putgoli. I understand the people say that they've been out here from as early as 3 o'clock, and in fact, there's no social distancing measures whatsoever. There are no hand sanitizers I've seen in some of the banks that I've went around in. The people, while they're long queues, of course, people back to back, when they get to the till points at the ATMs themselves, there are no sanitizers whatsoever. You can understand the spread of this virus could happen quite rapidly. We understand the Eastern Cape, the numbers are growing as we speak. So we're expecting more clarity later on in the day at about 10 o'clock from the Premier of the Eastern Cape into how the scourge of COVID-19 would be handled in the province.
Aviwe Mtila, thank you very much for that update. It's a very worrying situation, the Eastern Cape province. And I've got to tell you, Jane, that province, at the moment, you have 700 people that are infected thus far. And that province has been a worry for our health minister. You also had on Sunday, just yesterday, him announcing that there had been 4 deaths from the Eastern Cape. And then you see that kind of a situation where there is absolutely no social distancing.
And after the outcry and the needs that we know had to be adhered to.
Yeah, so, and the police, no army personnel, and nowhere to be seen. People
and they know this was happening
queuing there from 3 a.m. in the morning.